My knees were so bad that it would hurt when I stood up. I remember visiting my sister and her husband when I was 16 years old. They wanted to go on a hike in the area. It wasn't a big hike, maybe a mile each way, but my knees were hurting so bad from sitting up and standing down.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Bringing everything into their house that we'd brought, that I said no. Of course, I got crap for it, because whose knees at 16 are so bad that they can't go on like a 2-mile hike?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the man is the new.
It's crazy. I actually don't blame him for it. I probably would do the exact same thing. So I sat in the house and played 2K while everyone went and did this hike. And of course, I felt horrible about myself. I originally wanted to be a personal trainer. I started to lose hope on that pretty quick because of how bad my knees were. When I tried to work out, I would be in intense pain for probably like 2 to 3 weeks after. We're talking like body weight squats.
I'm out of here.
At 16 years old, maybe my form was bad, okay? Regardless, several weeks of recovery. As time went on, it got worse and worse, and I decided to say goodbye to that dream. Now, flash forward a couple years, not to present time, but flash forward a couple years. I have a wife. We have a little baby boy on the way. I worked at a call center. It was a job I was very good at, but I hated, which is an interesting combination. COVID hits. I'm able to start working from home. They give me a special computer and hookup, and then I can just take these calls from my house. I hated it. I got to the point where I realized I had 2 options. One was continue my call center job, maybe get a managerial position. Financially, my career path was very, very established. I could support my family, and honestly, with that job, probably like 4 or 5 kids. Or option number 2 was have hope that I could do something else that would make me happy. Because regardless of how much money I was making, I was not happy. I think that made my wife less happy. If one person's not happy, the other person's probably going to be brought down a little bit by it. I chose number 2, to have hope that I could do something else, strictly for the reason that I did not want to live with number 1. I did not want to be that 65-year-old man that had done nothing that he felt like made a difference, nothing that he'd really enjoyed, was just probably very financially prosperous, but had been so unhappy for so many years of his life. Probably wouldn't recommend doing this, but I quit my job. I signed up for a course through the National Academy of Sports Medicine, NASM, to be a personal trainer. I did that with my super bad knee pain. I did that with an extremely sedentary lifestyle that I did not just miraculously change. I passed. I became a personal trainer. I've done everything I could for my knees it took years. It was not a fast process, but I am extremely active. I can do 100 bodyweight squats without my knees hurting. It seemed like there was no hope, but I created hope by trying to achieve it. My knees did not stop hurting. It took a while and I wanted to give up 1,000 times, but here I am. I did it, and I'm making this because I believe whoever is watching, you can also do it. No matter what your goal is, you can do it as well. That's all. Bye.